You, because you've been going, I want to be next, but no, but yes. Yeah. So, can I be blunt? I chose you probably because I can be, and you'll forgive me, which is part of your problem. Isn't that odd? Part of your problem is you're too forgiving. Recognize that? Yep. So, that wasn't her voice. We didn't edit that voice in. Let's try that again. You're going to pay me lots of money. Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Are you your own victim?
I guess I can be.
Okay, every human can be. Is that a relative pattern of yours?
No. I'm from Hamilton, so.
You're a victim. Sorry. I'm sorry. This is not representing your case. You lose. Sorry. Woo. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. So the relevance of Hamilton and victimization correlate. Help me. Is it nothing but sunny life in Hamilton?
No, it's a kind of a harder city, I think.
So that explains why you're not a victim.
Yeah, I think I'm pretty tough.
So if you're tough, you cannot be a victim to your own futility.
I guess you have a point.
Sorry?
I guess you have a point. You still can be a victim.
Okay. No, I will not screw off. I hear what people don't say. Their tones, their inflections, their voice. You have a point, but you're not that smart, so shut up and screw off, is what she just said. And I will not, because you're in a chair and I have my fingers on your nerves. Try and get up. So, interesting. Interesting. So you're a non-victim from Hamilton who had a pretty tough life, but...
No, not too tough.
Pretty easy life then. You hear the contradiction already, do we? We hear what's happening, don't we? Okay, so this non-contradictory life in Hamilton that was not too tough, but pretty good, coming from a pretty good family. And from that pretty good family, you have a pretty adjusted, normal life. Okay, so my point being, why not? Who's the enemy?
Oh, definitely myself.
True enough. Back to my original point. Why did I choose you to be in this chair? Because I could see your own worst enemy? That was basically where we started. So what is it like for us to talk in circles? Did we get anywhere? You tell me. You're the leader.
Kind of.
Kind of. Where did we get?
Back to where we started.
And what did we... She's perfect. I chose the right person again. Do you notice that you answer questions in a very indirect way?
I wasn't really sure if you're talking to me.
She's good. She's good. Go ahead.
I have pretty serious allergies. That's kind of like my health issue, I guess. And,
Stop right there. Allergies. Jennifer, what would allergies indicate in someone's life? Very good. Resistance. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, so, and I'm a vocalist, so as you can see, it's not really the best combination to have blend.
I like your smoky hues. What do you mean? There's tones of blues, Janis Joplin, and a little bit of,
yeah.
What's her name, Marie Osmond, all in one. Go ahead.
Yeah, that's about it. So I struggle with that, and I feel like that's holding me back, like the blockages, so.
Yet you've always gone forward with your dream. So that's your positive side, that you chase your dreams. I've noticed that, well, how can I politely say this? I've noticed that it's a highly developed skill in you, highly developed. So what were you defending?
My close friends have indeed called me defensive, so you kind of...
Shocking. Are they from Hamilton?
Some of them are.
So what are you defending? You ever thought of that?
Yeah, like, well, usually myself, because I'm hypersensitive yet can really dish it. So
all these years, you've developed these patterns of conversation that are elusive to anything that a person asks for no apparent reason, because you're from Hamilton is one of them. But it doesn't really quite delve into the depth of the truth. And you based your life upon these patterns of hiding things by not answering questions directly. So therefore, a lot of your emotional happenings are based on these patterns of futility. For what reason? Shh. She's thinking. Let her think. Thinking is really good. Good timing. Because it's an analytical process. And in that analytical process, she will have an answer. There will be an answer because humans are good at bullshitting themselves. People's personalities, who we are, is formed on our emotional basis. How we interact emotionally with each other is a statement of who we are daily. So then you have to ask yourself, where do these patterns come from? They come from our family background. That's where your pattern came from. You always had to explain yourself to which family member.
My mom, probably.
In fact, what I'm doing is choking on her asthma as we speak, because I also have a way to take on gifts, to take on, illnesses. This is a part of my life I don't like to explain. It's not on earth. This man here, he's a friend of mine who has watched me develop my skills in healing and watched me suffer immensely for it. First time on film, I gotta say thank you. He's a friend of mine who has watched me develop my skills in healing and watched me suffer immensely for it. And watched me die, literally, twice, actually. Now, I want you to be honest. How does your breathing feel? Be totally honest.
Good. My asthma cleared up a lot when I moved out west. Like, it's not...
Miracle. But how does it feel?
It feels really good.
Like, I noticed you're breathing easier.
Yeah.
Thanks for coming up. Thank you. Okay, I'm going to self-market. To summarize it, don't be afraid to tell the truth of what problems face you. Stop being brainwashed. Don't let society drain out of you all that is good because you're supposed to mask or hide a certain person. We are all addicts waiting to happen. This has been great for me. I'm going to do a can of worms seminar. I'm going to start telling the truth of all that is, and then people can go into denial. And I'll watch it, and then I'll point out that you're in denial, and then you can deny it, and then we'll go in circles. Love it. It's called a circle dance. So, beats country and western. Bye. Thanks. Thank you. Try and get my booklets.